Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed, baby. Now, biggest fight about to happen. We've talked about it. If it's gonna be the fight of the decade, then both of the guys' resume has to be good, right? Because it's the fight of the decade. We can't have no fight of the decade if somebody's resume ain't up to par. So we've squashed that, right? Bottom line is Terence Bud Crawford, Errol the Truth Spence. That fight is the truth, right? It's gonna happen on July 29th. Now, sometimes you hear people say, well, the people who are picking Terence Crawford to win, I hear some of my favorite uploaders, right, say things like, they never explain why. I'm like, everybody that I see picks Terence Crawford always explains why. They think he has more tools in his box. They've seen him adjust in fights, right? And for example, my point about this is simple. It's very, very simple. Terence Crawford is in his third weight division. I've seen Terence Crawford be the smaller fighter. I've seen him be the same size. I've seen him be bigger than fighters. When he's at 135, I'm going for Gamboa, and he was bigger than Gamboa, but he wasn't bigger than everybody at 140, and he damn sure was smaller than everybody that damn near fought at 147. So he's got to do some things to win these fights. Errol Spence is always the bigger guy. Errol Spence, when he goes and fight a middleweight, then I'm going to see what Errol Spence got. Errol Spence hasn't had to go in his toolbox, and if Errol Spence, he's basically coming forward. He hasn't really been hurt. Only time that he get hurt, then, he might turn away and spit the mouthpiece out. But other than that, he's not hurt. I'm coming forward. I'm bigger. I'm badder, and I'm going to get you. That's what Errol Spence. So Terence Crawford has just showed more variety. In his game, that's all, and that's basically what everyone says. So I don't understand nobody explains why they have Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford has more skills. That's what most of them are saying. Even though Errol Spence is totally skilled, and you're talking minimal. Well, these guys are both in top 5 pound for pound, so you're talking minimal. Everybody's awesome, So people have their reasons for wanting. When you hear Errol Spence gonna win, you hear that he's the bigger fighter. He's gonna break him down. Gonna stop him late. That's what you hear there. So everybody's, basically giving their opinions. Now, when it comes to Terence Crawford, why do I want him to win? I've told you, because he's up to his history. He's up to doing history. I like historical things, right? When I watch different sports, I don't miss stuff. Right now, if you're missing Shohei Ohtani in baseball, that's on you. Especially if you're American, Cuban, Venezuelan, Dominican Republican, Japanese, right, baseball countries, something wrong with you, right? If you're not paying attention to Shohei Ohtani. I like to call him Shohei Ohtani. I think it sounds better, but he's Shohei Ohtani. What this guy's doing is absolute ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. First of all, I pitch at 100 miles an hour and I hit. Just that alone on major league level. That should stop it right there. But no, I'm talking about when I pitch, I'm going to get double-digit strikeouts. My team might not score enough runs for me to win a game, but I'm going to get double-digit strikeouts. I got several pitches where, it's hard for them to hit, and every now and then I'm just going to throw the fastball past them, right? That's what's going to happen every 5 days, right? He's 7 wins, 3 losses right now, right? On the side of the plate, I've batted everywhere, right? I batted first in the lineup before. You know how, a pitcher, designated hit, they're going to have him 8th and 9th. No, I've batted first, which means what does a batter need when he's first? He needs certain attributes, like he's got to hit for average, and he's better have some speed. That's why he's going to be first. Batting second, which he's done before, is the same thing. Better hit a little from average, better have a little speed to get on the bases because we got the 3rd and 4th hitter coming up. Got a little more power, right? 3rd, 4th, and 5th hitters, matter of fact, right? He's batted third because he's got power. The man has had over 40 home runs in the season. He had 46 home runs one season already, right? That's what's up. Matter of fact, right now, while I'm making this video, he's leading the league in home runs. As a pitcher, he shouldn't even be hitting at all. Let's make sure that's clear. And if he was just pitching, he'd probably be up in the Cy Young conversation. But that's what he does as a hitter. I think he got double-digit stolen bases already. He's probably led the league or was second in triples one of his seasons he's played. He's played about 4 or 5 seasons now. So if you're missing that historical thing on a daily, that's on you. I didn't miss Lewis Hamilton. It's Formula One. I know Americans don't watch Formula One too much. Too bad. I watched it back when Michael Schumacher got his 7 titles. So why the hell I ain't gonna watch Lewis Hamilton get 7 titles? I sure as hell watched it. Max Verstappen on title number 3 right now. But I'm gonna watch history. I'm not missing that, right? That's just not gonna happen. Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, and Novak Djokovic. You think I'm missing them Grand Slams, especially when they got over about 14, where they passed Pete Sampras and was going forward? I ain't missing them Grand Slam wins. I seen them. I'm not missing that because I knew it was historic. You pay attention to stuff like that. And I'm happy. Now, I rode with Roger Federer, actually, because he got 20 Grand Slams. I've seen him play live and everything. I rode with some Roger Federer. I wanted him to be the GOAT. But what happened to Novak Djokovic? Now he got 23, winning the French Open last month, right? Cool, right? He did it the right way. He's got the head-to-head versus Nadal and Federer, so he's the GOAT right now. 23 Grand Slams, and they kept him away for 2 Grand Slams because of the damn vaccine that he didn't want to take, right? And I ain't down with that either, so I'm definitely with him because my point was, okay, I ain't taking the vaccine, but I'm rich. I'll test myself every 30 minutes. What the hell y'all talking about? All right? So I wasn't down with that. So he still got it, even though they took those Grand Slams, the possibilities from him. So, I'm not missing that. You think I didn't watch the French Open final? Of course I am. Djokovic in it. Federer, was playing. And Nadal. You watching those things because it's historic. You know something else I didn't miss? I didn't miss Russell Westbrook. None of the games averaging triple-double. None. Every game, I'm a league passer. So I'm whatever. I ain't watching nothing live because it takes too damn long. Just handle my business. After the game, watch it condensed. Russell Westbrook, all them games, Oklahoma City, whatever. Triple-doubles. Because you know something? That's historic. How the hell you going to average 30 points, 11 and 11, and be 6'3" tall, 6'3"? How? Right? And then they're going to say stat packing because it's him. But with Djokovic, Jokic, it's not stat packing. At 6'3", I'm averaging double digits assist, right? Even though they told me I can't facilitate the ball when he came in the league, right? They say he can't shoot, but he led the league in scoring a year or two, didn't he? You see what I'm saying? Russell Westbrook's stuff was historic. To average a triple-double 4 years in the NBA is absolutely absurd. But they would rather tear him down. That's why the only time I miss Russell Westbrook games is when he played at Houston over there with James Harden, because I can't watch James Harden play. He's a product of the rules that the NBA, has. They let people run into people and swing their arms around and initiate contacts in offense. And he's just one of those players where it's just extreme. I can't really watch him. So I missed a few games with Russell Westbrook in Houston and when he was with the Lakers, even though I'm a Laker fan. What they did to him in the Lakers, I couldn't roll. And it made it to the point to where I wasn't really mad when Lakers got put out the playoffs. Just because of what they did to Westbrook. I'm justice first, sports second. Westbrook was an attempt from the media to tear this man down because what he did was ridiculous, averaging a triple-double. And the teams he was on, it shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened in Washington, right? And go back and look at that roster. I'm talking about Alex Len. No slight to people. Robin Lopez, Rui Hachimura in his rookie season. Neto was on that team. A dude named Gill was on that team. Bradley Beal was hurt most of the damn time. And Bradley Beal, you're not getting assists on, right? You're not going to get too many assists with Bradley Beal because Bradley Beal's going to take the ball and he's going to create his own thing, right? To do that there was absurd. You see what I'm saying? But I don't miss historic things. Russell Westbrook, historic. Lewis Hamilton is historic. Those 3 kings in tennis, Roger Federer, Nadal, and your boy Novak Djokovic, the new GOAT, is historic. And I'm Mr. And the man we talking about right now, I messed around and damn near forgot it was the boxing video. Terence Crawford is trying to do historic things. Right now, he's a Hall of Famer. But he's not okay with Hall of Fame. And I'm checking that. He's trying to become a 2-division, undisputed guy and telling y'all that he's trying to go get the 3rd one. And let's be real. If I don't know what the circumstances was at 135 pounds, but he could have been undisputed there too. I just don't know what the circumstances is. He was getting bigger, but I know it wasn't nobody there at champion saying, well, come on, where you going? Why are you leaving now? It was none of that. So he could have already been in two division undisputed, but okay. And he's trying to get it there. So that's the reason why I personally would rather Terence Crawford to, to win the fight, because he's going for historic things. Errol Spence, on the other hand, is like, if he's going to win, it's going to be a spectacular and historic in another way, because Errol Spence wins a big, big fight. Don't get it wrong. If Errol Spence wins, it's going to be something spectacular because, Terence Crawford got beat. But then Errol Spence is not going to go up to 154 and try to become undisputed. He's going to probably try to get Canelo. He was saying he's at 168 pounds. He'll fight Canelo, which is telling you how big he is. No problem, I'll fight Canelo 168 pounds, because I can do that. Right? That's actually my weight. Told you right there how big he is. So that's the kind of thing that I ain't really trying to see, Spence versus Canelo. Because Canelo going to do that. Trust me, he'll do that. Right? Canelo should be trying to fight Morrell and Benavidez and Andre and them boys. Deserving boys. But that's what the kind of fight that'll probably happen. So I'm not too enthused about what Errol Spence got going on after the Terence Crawford fight, as opposed to Terence Crawford saying, if I get this, I'm 2 division undisputed, and I ain't finished. I'm going straight here to get Jamel Charlo versus Tim Chu winner. Right? So that's it. Legendary stuff, historical stuff, we watch. And Terence Crawford is simply of that cloth. Pretty simple. Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.